Okay, man, welcome to FPV. Man, this is it. Uh, I've already done one video on the assembly of the camera platform on the tank. I'm gonna make one addition. I'm gonna raise it up in the back a little bit here. I'll put a spacer underneath there. It's good. I just want a little more down angle on it. This tank is, you guys are familiar with it. This is the IMEX. Started out as an all plastic Tiger One, and now it's almost all metal Tiger One, and it's got the ASP board in it that runs on the Turnigy 9XR Pro. I can't say enough good things about this board. I just love it to death. Everything is on and running right now. The FPV and everything is turned on. The reason is that I want you guys to be able to see this. Should I show you the goggles first, or should I show you the screen? The screen's all set up. Here we go. This, you're looking down into the goggles now. Okay, this is the FPV from the tank. Now, when I turn the turret, now I can't really take much credit for all this. A friend of mine, he set everything up, and basically all I had to do was place the order and fork out the cash. So here's what we're working with. You've seen the Mobius and the Mobius docking station and the filter on the platform, and they all just run off of a regular 7.2 volt lipo battery. I guess it's actually 8.4. I don't know. That was all, like I said, everything was kind of laid out for me. The Mobius was about 80 bucks. All together with the goggles and the docking station and the filter and everything else I needed. I'll check on this, but I'm remembering it being around $140 plus the Mobius. These are the goggles here. Okay, now these are kind of a unique item in themselves. There's the screen inside. I've got the headgear tucked off to the side right now so that I can set this on the edge of the couch and you guys can look down in the goggles at the screen. I got the goggles, I got the receiver, I got the antenna, came as a pair. If anybody wants to do this, I'll give you a complete list of everything that's here. It also comes with a switcher, because these are designed to have another camera right here in the goggles, and then it's got a little push button that goes in here, which comes with the goggles. So the only thing I'd have to add if I wanted to do that is I'd have to buy the additional camera, and that switches you back and forth from the view on the tank to the view at the front of the goggles, so you don't have to take the goggles off to see what's going on around you. It's a pretty cool system. That's like a 5-inch screen in there, and it all runs on. I run it off of a 12-volt lipo transmitter pack. This is the same transmitter pack that I use in the 9X and the 9XR, so that's pretty convenient. It comes with the XT60 connector, and you guys that have been paying attention know that I use the XT60s on just about everything hobby grade, because I haven't been in it long enough to have more than just one kind. I came along when XT60s were becoming popular, so I didn't ever buy Dean's connectors or anything like that. That's the ASP letting us know that it's been sitting, so I'm going to turn it on. It gets impatient if it sits too long and you don't do anything with it. I don't want this video to get too long, so I'll put the goggles back up on here and I'll give you guys a quick drive, and then we'll call it a day. Now, some of you guys know that I'm not on RCU anymore. If you want to get in touch with me, I'll make that happen. That was a 360 super spin. The ASP has got such excellent control, man. It's just crazy. Kevin, if you were watching, that was it doing it. For me, it's kind of weird because I'm watching through the camera, which is watching through the goggles, and I'm watching the tank. But when you put the goggles on, it's total immersion. I got to figure out some way so that I can tell where the turret's at without having to look out through the goggles. I'm wondering how this is going to be for airsoft. I haven't tried that part out yet. That was pretty good. That went right through the bullseye. Anyway, there she is, fellas. FPV. I can take that platform, that camera platform, off that tank and mount it on any other, definitely any other Tiger tank. And I'm sure I can adapt the adapter to any other tank that I want to put it on. It fits on there really nice. Now I've got a poster square underneath the back to hold it in place. And the whole thing will just lift off. I'm not going to peel it off right now, but the poster square doesn't seem to hurt paint or anything like that. I've used them a lot with no problem. I was also thinking about white tack, but the poster squares were pretty good too. Plus they give you an elevation for angle adjustment, you know. So anyway, like I said, you guys know that I'm not on RCU anymore. So until I find a new forum, I'm not going to put my primary email address out on YouTube. But if you use this one, I'll get back to you and I'll give you the email address where you can get a hold of me. If you need any help, you know, or you need any parts, or if you just want to talk about tanks, just give me a holler. So that's FPV with the whole platform and the goggles all set up. I'm guessing under $250 to get that on top of my tank with the goggles included. All right, fellas, I hope that was informative to somebody. When I find a new forum, I'm thinking about trying RC Tank Warfare. So you guys can always get me through the YouTube channel, and you can get me through the email. And so we'll see you next time.